one day away from the weekend, and for me, 2 days, count them, 2 days away from vacation. So I thought before I was gone for a week, I would do a tag video. So the tag video that I'm going to do is the TMI video, the Booktube Edition, that was created by Jix Books, and I will leave her link to her channel down below, so you should go check her out. And so here we go. The first question is, so whose clothes style from a book character would you like? And I would choose probably Elizabeth Bennet or Jane Bennet, any one of those people in Pride and Prejudice, because I really like the big dresses and yeah, just looks like fun. Their clothes look like fun, and I love big fancy dresses, and they got to wear them all the time. Second one, question 2, is who is your book boyfriend or crush? So I don't have a book crush or book boyfriend, so I'm going to choose my book BFF. And I would have to say Neville Longbottom, because he is super cool and a really awesome friend, and he tries really hard, and I just think he needs some more people on his side. So that's who I would choose as my BFF. So question 3 is, ever liked a character and then started hating them? I would have to go with Harry Potter in the 5th book, because he was just a whiny brat and very emo and just really annoying throughout the entire book. Just like, there were so many times in that book that it's like, why, Harry? Why are you making that decision? Seriously, stupid. Stop. 4th question is the biggest or the longest book on your shelf, and funny that I should mention the 5th book. Be this one, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. It is definitely by far the biggest book on my shelf at 800 and some odd pages of annoyingness, because it's Harry Potter and Umbridge. Seriously, ridiculous. The next one is the heaviest book on your shelf, and that would be Big Honkin' Book, The Complete Works of William Shakespeare. Now this book is longer than the Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix, but it's compilation of all of his stories, so that's why I chose Harry Potter as my longest book, and this is definitely my heaviest book. It's massive. It's like 20,000 pounds. Well, maybe not 20,000. That's exaggerating just a little. Next one is, do you have any book posters? No. Do you have any book-themed jewelry? I do not. However, since I didn't have any, I thought I'd show you a piece of my favorite jewelry, and that is, this is one of my favorite pieces. Here, let's see if we can get it in there. It is, my mom got this when she was in high school when she graduated, and she gave it / I kind of stole it. I just started wearing it over Christmas, and she noticed that I really liked it, and she asked if I wanted it, and I was like, I would like it, because I really like, it's really pretty, it's really cool, and so she gave it to me. I've always liked this necklace, always, so that is that one. So the next one is book OTP. I actually had to look this up because I had no idea what OTP standed for. And I don't really have a favorite couple, or a couple that I, was rooting for. The couple that I thought was the funniest would have to be Ron and Lavender Brown. I thought that was hilarious. I just loved that they made out all the time and all over the place. It was just funny. So I'll go with that one, even though they didn't end up together. Number 9, favorite book series. That one's pretty easy. I would have to say Harry Potter. The next one, guys, is favorite book to movie soundtrack. I would have to say Lord of the Rings. I love that soundtrack. It's amazing. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Next one is, a book series you wish would continue, or a book story you wish would continue. I would say Chronicles of Narnia, because there's so much of the story that didn't get told that I would really love to hear. Number 12, favorite, that's funny. Number 12, favorite standalone book, and which one did I choose? Oh, here we go. I couldn't really choose. I do read a lot of series, and it does kind of get me bogged down, and like I don't really read a whole lot of standalones anymore, and a lot of the standalones that I've read I haven't really enjoyed lately. So I'm gonna go back to my favorite book of all time, and it's a standalone, and that is Donald Miller's Through Painted Deserts. If you haven't read it, it is amazing. Read it now. 13. Since Since when do you read books? Since I could start reading, I have read books. It has always been something that has been a hobby of mine. Best pastime ever, guys. Next one is, which Hogwarts house are you in? And I'm Hufflepuff all the way. I love Hufflepuff. I really do. I really do. I think they're some of the greatest people. Okay. Next one, this quality you look for in a book. It has to keep my attention. It has to have a good driving plot, and it has to have good character development. No, I realized that I forgot one of the questions, and it was one of my favorites, and that is favorite book quote, and that is going to be from The Little Prince, and it is, what is essential is invisible to the eye. It's one of my favorites. Love it. Love it. It's one of the best books ever. So amazing. Okay, so now back to in front of my bookshelf. Bye! Next one, favorite author, either Donald Miller, Tamara Alexander, J.K. Rowling, C.S. Lewis. We'll go with those four. So the next one is favorite book cover, and that would have to be the edition that we have of The Hobbit. The cover itself is beautiful. It's amazing. It has this amazing gold etching, and it has the dragon here, and it has a little Bilbo right there, and the spine is absolutely beautiful. And then I'm gonna this isn't part of the question, but I'm gonna show you anyway. It's beautifully illustrated. So amazing, so amazing, so amazing. So that would definitely be my favorite cover of a book. It's so beautiful. Action or romance? It really does depend on what mood I'm in. I'll read either one, and I love both of them equally. Next one, where do you go when sad moment happens? In a corner, huddled in the fetal position? No, really, wherever I am. I don't move when a sad moment happens. The next one, number 22. 21. How long do you need to finish a book? It depends on how good the book is and how long it is. Next one, 22. How long is your mourning period? I don't understand the question. 1 second. There we go. Least favorite book. One of my least favorite books, I had it. Oh, here it is. One of my least favorite books is Brothers Karamazov by Dostoevsky. It's about 300 pages longer than it should be, and the actual murder mystery part of the story is good, but the middle nonsense of politics and government and dumbness is just a waste of time. So that's one of my least favorite books. We'll go with that one. Let's see. Turn on in a character. So someone that's funny, loyal, interesting, takes action. There you go. Turn off in a character. We'll just say Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, and that sums everything up. 26. Reason I joined Booktube. I started watching Booktube videos during the Booktubeathon. I didn't even know Booktube existed, so I started watching the videos, and I just thought it was amazing. And so I started following a few channels, and because I just love books, and then I'm like, I can make these videos. It would be fun. I could talk a lot because I like to talk, and I get to talk about books with people that really get the whole, book culture, because my husband doesn't always understand, and he doesn't read as much as I do. And so yeah, I did it because I love books and I love talking about books, and I just love the community. Everyone has just been so welcoming and amazing, and it's been a blast to make videos. It's really been fun. The next one, 27, name a scary book. Yeah, I don't have one. I don't really read scary books. The last suspenseful book I read was, it's right behind me, was Don't Look Back. And there were a couple of scary moments in this book, and I highly recommend it. It's a mystery. It's not really horror scary, but it is suspenseful, and it's really good. So, Don't Look Back by Jennifer L. Armentrout. It's really awesome. Trot. My foot has fallen asleep, guys. Okay. Next one, last book that made you cry. That would be Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna. Last book that you gave 5 stars. I think I gave this one 4 or 5. I can't remember. And then before that, I think it was The Fifth Wave. I think so. Yeah, Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. The next one, 30, number 30, we're already halfway through. Let's see, I think. There we go. 30 is any favorite book titles. Ooh. We'll go through Painted Deserts, because I love that book. And it was right there. Oh, I just got this book. I just remembered it. That I got it. The Lies of Locke Lamora. It just rolls off the tongue, and I don't know. I just really like it. So we'll go with that one with favorite book titles. The next one, number 31, last book you read was Don't Look Back. Ow. I just myself. Don't Look Back by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I moved again. I'm really kind of bad at this. I missed a few. So the next one is the current book you are reading, and that is The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey. And I'm really confused. I don't really understand what's going on. So I'm only like 50 pages into it, and I really don't understand. I hope it gets better. Okay, now back to the bookcase. The next one, 33. Last book adaptation you watched, Divergent. And it was really good. A book character you always wanted to talk to, Neville Longbottom. He's just awesome. He's my go-to guy. I really like Neville. One of my favorite characters of all time. Next one, an author that, I don't know any Arthurs. No, an author you would always want to talk to. Donald Miller or Tamara Alexander. Because they're my favorite. They're awesome. Favorite book snack. Whatever I'm hungry for. I do eat when I'm reading. And yes, sometimes food does drop on my books. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see, 37. Almost done. Well, not almost. Close. Book world you would want to live in. I would like to live in the era of Pride and Prejudice. That's not really a new world, but I really like that time period. So fictional world, I would either have to say Narnia or Rivendell, because they both sound just so delightful. Or even the Shire. The Shire would be fun, because then you would get to hang out with Sam. That would be fun. Yeah. Yep, I forgot another one. So what world would you want to live in the least? And that would be any of the dystopian worlds, so Hunger Games, Divergent, that one wouldn't be so bad, or Fifth Wave, or any of those, because that just sounds dreadful and really not fun. Okay, let's hope I didn't forget another one. I don't know. Okay, next one! Last time you smelled a book. Right now, everyone has done that. Number 40, weird insults in books. The only one that I can really think of right now is going to be Mudblood. Number 41 is favorite romance book, and I'm going to have to say Beyond the Moment by Tamara Alexander. This is the second book in her Timber Ridge Chronicles, and or Timber Ridge Reflections. The next one, 42, Do You Write? Yes, I do. I've always wanted to be a writer, but never thought I could. And then 2 years ago, a friend of mine told me, hey, you should do this thing called NaNoWriMo. And I'm like, what is that? And so she told me, and I thought it was amazing. So I did, and it was one of the craziest, most fantastic months of my life. It was so awesome, and I did it again last year. It's been a really amazing journey, and I look forward to next month, which is NaNoWriMo again, and I have no ideas of what to write about. Next question, favorite magical item. Favorite magical item. A wand? We'll go with wand. I like wands. Next one. Your Quidditch position. I would have to say I would be a seeker because I can't catch very well. I can't keep goal very well. And I wouldn't want to be a beater. So I would have to say seeker because it seems fun. Next one, 45. Name a song you connect to a book. I don't connect any songs to books. The number 46. Favorite book related chat-up line. I don't have one. Yeah, and so obviously I've never used it, which is number 47. Number 48, favorite book fandom. Until recently, I actually didn't know there were things called fandoms, so I don't have one. 49, how many books do you own? So a lot. I'm not going to go count them. Just know I have a lot. And number 50, last one. Who do you tag? And I'm going to tag 2 people. I don't think Patty from I Smell Books has done this yet. So Patty, if you haven't, consider yourself tagged. And Deborah from Deborah's Book Club. Book Cafe. Deborah's Book Cafe. Sorry, Deborah. So those are the 2 that I tag. And anyone that hasn't done this tag yet, that has not been tagged, that's been wanting to do it, I am officially tagging you. I personally wasn't tagged officially, but I really wanted to do it, so you can. Don't worry. It's okay. No one's going to be like, hey, you didn't get tagged. What are you doing it for? So no, yeah. And thanks for watching and enduring this long tag, because it is a lot. 50 questions is a lot. And so come back tomorrow for something special, and keep on reading, guys, and I will see you on the flip side. Bye! Yay! I always do yay! Ah!